Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Can you please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit of what is happening here today?
Okay, my name is Tamara Wota Johnson, and I'm the managing director of the Bayelsa State Drug Distribution Center, which is where we are right now. And what we are doing today, the Bayelsa State Drug Distribution Center, the BSDDC, we are creating an awareness that we have access to quality drugs, not just quality as well as affordable. So how are we doing this awareness today? We are bringing the pharmaceutical companies in Nigeria, the ones that could come, and we have about 40 of them present here today. We are bringing them to Bayelsa State. We're giving them a platform to showcase their products. As they're showcasing their products, we also invited our healthcare facilities, because these are our target customers. Healthcare facilities, I mean both public and private, so that they can interact with the pharmaceutical companies. When they interact, they understand the recent market trends in Nigeria, so that we are all carried along. In essence, all we're trying to do is to improve the health outcome of the Bayelsa State. And we are doing this by bringing the pharmaceutical companies here. So that's that. And today, the drugs in here, they are highly discounted. It's the pharmaceutical companies that are selling to the healthcare facilities today, not the BSDDC. We are closed down for business today.
Now that the pharmaceutical company are coming here directly, trying to do business directly with citizens of Bayelsa State, organizations such as medical institutions, how will this curb the issue of fake drugs in Bayelsa?
Okay, because right now we are the ones, the BSDDC, we are the ones authorized by the National Drug Policy to, should I use the word, sell drugs to our healthcare facilities supply. There's a supply chain. So it comes from the manufacturers to us and then to our healthcare facilities, both public and private. Now, we are the ones, right today, we are the, how do I put this, the healthcare facilities, they are procuring from the pharmaceutical companies today. They are not procuring from us. So after today, we have already created the awareness, and that's partly why we are here. That after today, we, the BSDDC, we are open for business for our healthcare facilities in the state. So in that way, because we procure directly from these manufacturers and importers of this product. So once they can buy from us, definitely we are very sure that there is no counterfeit.
So since you are in operation,
okay,
how has been the market trend? Is it that all the pharmacies buy drugs from you people here, or they still go out to buy drugs?
Let's understand something. The healthcare facilities, the government, they do come and they procure from us. Those ones. The privates, it's not compulsory, but we're encouraging them, and we have been encouraged because we keep seeing an improvement. More and more, they keep coming. And so we are grateful to that. So it's something that almost everybody is now aware of. So we just want to increase that awareness and let them know that yes, we have affordable things here, rather than go to all the way to our brothers and sisters.
Yes, we understand, but the issue of fake drugs, that's what we are talking about. Yes. If all the pharmacies get drugs from here, the ones that are going far away get drugs from here, some of them might try to adulterate some of the drugs, get the fake one. Is it not wise for all of them to come here and get from you at even the rate they are getting from the manufacturer?
And then we also add value,
so that you know that you are monitoring the drugs. Since you have a lab that will test those drugs to know the potency of the drugs and the viability of those drugs.
Okay. I understand your question, which is it, but you see, you can't force the private people. You can only make them understand. And once they see that, yes, it's for real, the drugs are quality and they're affordable, they'll come here. And like I said, we keep seeing them, it keeps increasing more and more, the number of private healthcare facilities coming. For them, it has to do with the prices. Our price is okay. Once they see that, it's okay. And then we have the value-added services. We deliver these medications, these medicines to them. They're fine.
I get to understand that this is the maiden edition of this fair. How often this fair will be coming up here?
Hopefully, it's going to be an annual thing. That's why we tagged this one 2018 Pharmaceutical Exhibition, Bayelsa State Pharmaceutical Exhibition 2018. So hopefully it's going to be an annual thing.
So you said so far, how many manufacturers that are here?
We have, as of this morning, we had 40.
Can you mention a few of them?
One is Philips Pharmaceuticals Nigeria Limited. They've been very great this year, and even right now, there's a free hepatitis screening going on, sponsored by them and the Ministry of Health, Bayelsa State. And then we have Emzor Pharmaceuticals, and then we have New Heights. They are the ones with the devices, and you want to check your BP. It's always good to monitor. We even have a sign that says stop and check your BP on Thursdays for free. And we have Tricare Pharmaceuticals, very wonderful. And then Clarion Medical. This is Clarion, yes. This is Clarion. And we have SKG down there. We have Avro, and we have Tam and Fares all the way from Kaduna. They are further down. And we have LB Pharmaceuticals. And we have Almond. Yes, Almond. They are not yet our partners, but you see, they came all the way when they heard about it.
So what is your words to Bayelsans?
Okay, what I'll say to Bayelsans is that we are here to let you know that we all in Bayelsa State here, we have access to quality drugs, and they are not expensive. They have been discounted. I'm not talking about just today. So I will say that let's all be a part of this. After this program, let's all come here and make your procurements from here. We can always deliver. And we'll say that so to up this, let's all work together. This BSDDC is with us for as long as we want it to be. It's not just the restoration government doing this. We all have to be a part of it so that we can sustain this and make it grow for generations to come. Yes, it's very much possible if we all do what we are supposed to do. So we thank everybody here for coming. We thank the restoration government especially. They have made this a reality. The restoration government of Honorable Seriake Dickson, His Excellency, he's made this possible today, and we're really grateful for that. The Deputy Governor of Bayelsa State has made it possible, and the Restoration Cabinet. We say thank you to everybody. And we're also thanking our partners. It's been really wonderful coming all the way from Kaduna and Lagos and Abuja. We say thank you to them. Thank you to everybody for making this a great day, and I hope this will be with us. Let's understand something, Bayelsans. We have these good things with us at all times. Let's play it.
Thank you.
Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we'll now take the national anthem. Shall we all rise for the national anthem, please?
Welcome to the restoration government of His Excellency, and I welcome everybody here. Today we are here witnessing the first pharmaceutical fair in Nigeria. This is the first of its kind that a drug distribution center will be exhibiting the products by the manufacturers. And we are here today because we want to create an awareness for what His Excellency has done in reducing the influx of counterfeit drugs into the state. And how we are doing that is by bringing the pharmaceutical companies so that they can showcase their different products. And we also invited our healthcare facilities, both public and private, because they are the ones to interact with these companies so that they can examine and understand the recent market trends. And so that is what we have done here today. And we say thank you, sir, for making that a reality for us. And I know this is not the thank you time, but I'll use this opportunity to say thank you to everyone who is here today. We have over 40 pharmaceutical companies represented here today. And we want to say thank you to them also for coming all the way, most are from Lagos, Abuja, and Kaduna. And but I'll say to them, we need to see more of their presence here in Bayelsa State. This is just the beginning. So please, we need to see more of you. And we want to thank the healthcare facilities also, the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, and the healthcare practitioners represented here. Thank you everybody for coming. And please, after this program, it's today and tomorrow, please, the healthcare facilities, we need you to be here and keep procuring from us. Both when I say healthcare facilities, we mean both public and private. I'm trying to think this. I think that's all. Thank you very much. I'll give you just 2 minutes. Thank you, sir. Thank you everybody for coming.
The Honorable Commissioner for Health, Professor Ebitume Tula Otebu, all senior government functionaries, men of the media, all protocols observed. I wish to say we are glad as a society, pharmaceutical society, that we not only have a drug distribution center, which is the new model for drug distribution in the country. We have it, our governor has given us one. We not only have that, but we are also having the first trade fair, pharmaceutical trade fair, that will bring the pharmaceutical companies to interact with health facilities and healthcare providers in our state. I am grateful for what the governor has done. We as a society, we are grateful. And what we are praying is that open drug market should be abolished. That with this advancement, I know the national federation, we have not been able to go and operate the drug distribution guideline as proposed because of some challenges. But here in Bayelsa, we have already started. And that with this now, even Swale market and all other markets that are selling drugs in the open, that they shall be closed. We thank you very much for what you have done for us. We wish to say thank you. I welcome all the drug companies that have come to participate here, and I pray that you give us good prizes, and also you will give good prizes to the mega drug distribution center we have here, so that our state will benefit at a low cost. Thank you very much.
Whichever drug or whatever drug that doesn't have NAFDAC number means it has not been certified fit for human consumption. I'm in fact very grateful and very happy to be part of this occasion. One of the reasons for the high number of fake and counterfeit drugs in circulation is because of the chaotic distribution channel. Every Tom, Dick, and Harry wants to sell drug. So I'm highly elated to be part of this program as Excellency wants to streamline or has taken efforts to streamline the distribution of drugs. I think with this one now, he has made the job easier. It's like a double regulation. The Bayelsa government will do it, and then we'll come and do it. It makes the job easier for us. It is my wish that if this center is properly managed, this incident of fake and counterfeit drugs will be drastically reduced. Thank you so much, Your Excellency.
Address. We commissioned this center some months back, and today you're all witnesses to the tremendous changes that have occurred in the health sector, particularly in terms of drug distribution. I just want to stand and align myself with what most of my previous speakers have said. But the most important thing I want us to take home is that we want to interact with the facilities, the health centers, the hospitals, the cottage hospitals, the private clinics, and that is why this fair is being done today and tomorrow. Apart from that, we also want to interact with the medical practitioners, doctors, nurses, pharmacists, and the like. Because you see, the pharmaceutics of drugs, the trends change every day. And it is important that because of these changes, we need to keep having fairs like this so that they will be, along, they will just be, in sync with what is happening in that industry. But today, I want to say that this was the first assignment His Excellency gave to me when he appointed the Commissioner for Health. And I'm glad to say that Bayelsa State is one of the only states that have set up a drug distribution center like this, that we call a drug mart. So I want us to give His Excellency a very resounding, round of applause. Today again, I see a situation where, because of the robust health insurance scheme that we have rolled out in the state, and again, that is first of its kind amongst the states in the country, the dynamics of the generation of funds has also taken into consideration this center. Is because we don't have time, we'll have reeled out what the benefits of this distribution center means to the healthcare delivery system in the state. The center is responsible for all drugs that is being consumed in that health insurance scheme. I'm happy the Executive Secretary of the Health Insurance Scheme is here. He knows what I'm talking about. So I want to really, really appreciate His Excellency for the good works, and I also want to say he should not relent. We are going to finish strong, and we are going to finish well. I welcome you all once again, and thank you, and God bless all of you.
That a man who took the initiative to put this event together, I'm talking about the governor of Bayelsa State, the one who believes that it is high time Bayelsans begin to get drugs, genuine drugs, at affordable rates. And I think things are working and Bayelsa is changing. Shall we please put hands together for Honorable Henry Seriake Dickson, the one I will also refer to as a Chief Commissioner of the Health of Bayelsa State, to step forward.
And appreciate all top government functionaries, the representative of NAFDAC, the representative, the chairperson of the Pharmaceutical Society, and the wonderful lady who's doing a great job justifying the confidence that I had in her, and I'm very pleased with the work you are doing, the managing director of this institution. I'm very pleased with the initiatives that you are rolling out. And all the staff of this drug mart, I'm seeing a number of them. Are those some of the pharmacists that we employed? Yes, sir. Okay, yes, thank you. I know we employed quite a number of pharmacists, and we want to employ even more. Gentlemen of the press, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted to be here, and I congratulate the work that the health team are doing. I congratulate particularly, once again, the managing director of this drug mart, rolling out this wonderful initiative. And from all the reports that I've received, this center has been properly managed and put to use and achieving the set target and objective. I'm very pleased. I want to congratulate all of you, and I thank all of you for finding time to be here. I thank particularly our partners, our healthcare partners. Thank you, NAFDAC, for coming. You still have plenty of work to do, and I'm delighted that you are ready to partner with the team, and particularly with this center. I want to also welcome and particularly thank the about 40 drug companies, manufacturing companies that are here. I hear you are, most of you are from Lagos, from Abuja, from where, Kaduna? Yes, but all the faces I'm seeing, I'm looking at all of you, and you are all looking like wonderful Bayelsans. All of you. And I take it that today that you are here, most of you want to go back. You will stay here and do your businesses, because this is where healthcare delivery is being taken to the next level in our country. But I thank you all for being here all the same. I'm delighted to be here and to see this first drug fair. This is a wonderful initiative. And I hope, MD, that you and your team will make this a yearly event. This is a great initiative. So, drug companies, thank you for coming. and MD and your team. It's a great work, great initiative, and I'm delighted to see this. I call for more support by all and sundry for this drug distribution center and the drug mart. The whole purpose is firstly to have a place where genuine drugs can be obtained for our state and even beyond Bayelsa. This center is meant to serve the entire states around us. I believe that there is a lot of buy-in. I'm pleased with the report that I've received. But I want to once again direct, I've said that before, I want to once again direct that all healthcare facilities, all public facilities, health facilities in this state, it will be wrong for you, anybody in charge of any public facility, to procure drugs from any place other than this drug center, this drug mart. All health centers, all hospitals in our state, you are to, if you have not already been doing so, I know a number of you are, but I want a situation where from now on, all the drugs you have in your hospital facilities come from here, because we want to be sure. That they are genuine, and we have the center built for that purpose, ably managed. So all of you should take advantage. And I hereby direct the head of service, acting head of service, and the commissioner for health to ensure that appropriate circulars are issued to all those who are in charge of our healthcare public facilities in the state. I know that your collaborations, please sit down, the collaborations you talked about with the private healthcare providers is also yielding benefit. So on this note, that I welcome all of you. I congratulate the managing director and hardworking and able team. And I welcome all drug companies here. The fair is not ending today, it's for today and tomorrow. Today is just the opening ceremonies. I will soon be done with it, and I would like to be escorted by the MD and NAFDAC representative, as well as the chairperson of the Pharmaceutical Society. I would like to visit all the stands and see what they have brought. This state is ripe for medical business. This is where people should be if you are thinking of doing anything seriously in the healthcare sector. This is where you should come, because we have a health insurance system that is very robust and will only get better with time. And a lot of people with our medical university coming up and so on and so forth, with the partnerships that we are building across the country. Our intention, our objective really is within a short period, Bayelsa will be the center of health tourism. You want good health care, you want to take care of yourself, your families, come to Bayelsa, as former President Obasanjo did a short while ago. So I want to welcome you all, and it is on this note that I declare this first ever pharmaceutical fair in our country open. I congratulate you all and thank you all for being part of it. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.
first of its kind, I mean, this part of our country, which has been highly applauded. And the whole idea is to deal with this issue of fake and adulterated drugs in a holistic manner, in a systemic manner. That's a systemic problem. And we are dealing with the challenges of distribution. The channels of distribution lend themselves to all kinds of funny activities, putting the general public in danger or at risk. And that's why we've built this, we've made this huge investment. And I'm pleased with the way the managing director and our team have managed it. I'm very satisfied that the center is living up to its to the dreams and the ideas I had when we made this investment. And today I'm here to flag up the first ever pharmaceutical fair with over 40 drug manufacturing companies in attendance. I mean, this is remarkable. So the days of fake and adulterated drugs in Bayelsa are clearly limited, and I've directed that all public healthcare facilities should make their drug procurements from this center and nowhere else. And with the ongoing engagement between the health team and the private healthcare providers, in no time all drugs in Bayelsa will have an identifiable source, which is here, and which is why we made this investment. So I think these are great days for healthcare delivery in Bayelsa, from the health insurance to the allowance we are giving for pregnant women, which has even within a short period drastically reduced, you know, cases of infant and maternal mortality, to the provision of standard drug facilities to our people, with the facilities we have all over our state. You can't beat this. You can't beat this. We've taken the healthcare sector, as we have done in other sectors, over 25 years forward. That's what I tell. So what is needed is to maintain and consolidate on these investments that have been made. Thank you very much.